Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today, I'm adding the SuperSonics back to the NBA and NBA 2K24. Before I get into the video, I just wanted to show you guys this Knicks jersey I got. It's custom. It's not a Nike jersey, but Dante DiVincenzo signed by him. But right now, I don't have a frame for it, so I'm just going to hang it right there. I don't know if you guys can really see it or even hear me right now. But I don't have a frame for it, so it's going right there. But here we are in NBA 2K24. If I go over here to League Expansion, we have the Seattle Sonics and the Las Vegas Aces. I chose the Aces because Las Vegas is like the #1 team. They get an expansion team right now in the NBA, so that's why they are also here with the Sonics. I want to keep the league even. 16 teams in the East, 16 teams in the West. But yeah, we're in the off season right now. I'm gonna sim this whole first year, and let's see who wins MVP and who wins the championship. For this video, I think I'm gonna keep the auto-generated rookies, just because, like, I don't know, sometimes the actual draft classes are a little weird. But yeah, as you can see, updated rosters. Paul George on the 76ers. Here's a look at the rosters. Look at any team you want to see. It's all updated. But yeah, we're gonna sim this first season. Scouting wise, who's the top guy? Stan Hillard. We're an expansion team, so we're gonna have like the 4th or 5th pick. So we're gonna be looking at like Daniel Towns or Christopher Willis. But yeah, we're gonna sim this whole first year, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Before we keep going into the video, if you guys want to see more videos like this and potentially do a Las Vegas expansion team rebuild, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. So we made it to the end of the off season for the 2024-2025 season. Giannis wins MVP, Rookie of the Year. Who knows who this guy is, but he's not supposed to be there. Just some auto-generated guy won it over all the real players. Ben Simmons, 6th Man of the Year. Victor Wembanyama, Defensive Player of the Year. Scoot, Most Improved. Trae Young, Clutch Player of the Year. And Coach of the Year, Tom Thibodeau. That's Dante DiVincenzo's work. But yeah, we don't really care about this year. We'll just go and see who wins the championship. Obviously, the SuperSonics aren't in the league right now. Suns versus Knicks. And the Knicks are going to get it done. Jalen Brunson. I love to see this. I love to see this. 40 points in the finals. All right, we're going to go to league meetings, and we are going to improve adding expansion teams, reject everything else. And just like that, the Seattle SuperSonics are back in the league. Who is the Nashville Stars? Did I just see that? Okay, for some reason they added another expansion team, the Nashville Stars. Okay, I guess I didn't do that. I showed you guys what it looked like, but I guess we have 3 expansion teams going into here. But yeah, we should have the either 4, 5, or 6, and we are going to end up with the 6th pick in this draft. Let's look at who the mock drafts are looking like. They have us taking Christopher Willis. I think that's the guy we saw in the beginning, but maybe it wasn't. Alberto Santos or Archie Howard. Okay, let's try and get a coach who's going to be our franchise guy that can get us to the championship. Got Dion Olsen. He looks okay. Jason Kidd is here. He's only 80% interested in coming here, though. Joe Mazzulla is here. He's 100%, but he has 14 offers. I think I'm going to offer Jason Kidd a contract. Let's see if we can get him. We have a lot of money. I don't know how much would be too much. Let's offer him 12.5 mil, and he's going to come here. Maybe a crazy overpay. But hey, we got him. I'm going to let the CPU do the rest there. And we're going to go to the expansion draft, see who we can get. So yeah, now we have 3 teams. So we have the 3rd pick in the expansion draft. Fred VanVleet and Emmanuel Quickly both go. So we got guys like Jakob Portal, Malcolm Brogdon, Draymond Green, D'Lo, Keldon Johnson, CJ McCollum. We have a lot of decent guys here. I don't want to take on any big contracts. You know what? With the 1st pick, give me Miles McBride. So let's see what he can do on a team where he is the #1 star. And with our 2nd pick, I think maybe I should take one of these top guys. Like Jakob Portal's only making 20 mil. I'll go Precious. 2 Knicks players. Not my intention, but they're both young and pretty good, so we'll take them. And they're cheap. I'm going to take Josh Green, another young guy, not making too much money. I think that's going to be like kind of the strategy with this whole draft. Just take young guys who aren't making a lot of money, like Cole Anthony. We'll see what he can be on our team. Next up, we'll take Isaiah Stewart. We'll go Salty Aldama. He's only making 4 mil. That's a really good contract. Jalen Hood-Schifino, he's here. We'll take him. And that is the last pick in the draft. This is what the roster is looking like. Obviously, nobody too good, but we're young and cheap, so we're going to have a lot of money in free agency. So maybe we'll be able to get a superstar. And here we are in the draft. The 1st pick is going to be Stan Hillard. I think that was the guy we were looking at. Archie Howard was one of the guys we were projected. There's another guy we were projected to get. Troy Taylor. The Aces are going to take Daniel Towns. And now it's our pick. This is our first pick in franchise history. Obviously, we don't have any scouting, which kind of sucks. Who's like a young guy that's rated high? Euros Bilic. He's projected to go 4, 7, and 14. That's who we're going to go with. He's 19, and he was projected to go 4 on 2K's board. So we'll take him, see what he can be for us. Let's just see who Nashville takes. Lucas Bullard. And we have our second round pick as well. Any guys just ranked pretty high. Clifton Andrews, he was the 20th. Take this dude, Johan, whatever his last name is. See what he can be. Let's see how we did. We got a 74 overall. He's only 19. So yeah, he could be pretty good. But Stan Hillard, 85 overall, 19-year-old. He's going to be a beast. And here we go. We're in free agency. Honestly, this free agency looks really bad. So I'm not even going to try. That free agency class was not good at all. So we have some guys getting better because, again, we drafted pretty young. That's good for us. Let's see who's in this draft. Grant, my boy Grant. He's here. He could be Bam. It looks like nobody in this draft class is really good. So that kind of sucks. Maybe we'll use our draft pick here. I'm just going to say him. Here's the lineup. Miles McBride, Cole Anthony, Josh Green, Salty Aldama, Precious Achua, Isaiah Stewart, Jalen Williams. Let's see what these guys can do. Let's sim game 1 against Brooklyn. And we're going to take a win. First game in franchise history is a win. But Josh Green dropped 25. Let's check out game 2 with new tendencies. And it's going to be a loss to the 76ers. But there goes McBride with 18 and Cole Anthony with 17, 10, and 6. Pretty good game. Not good game from 3, though. But yeah, we're going to sim probably to the trade deadline. I don't really want to make too many moves this year. We're young still. We're going to have a top draft pick. Maybe we'll trade it because, again, this draft class isn't very good. But yeah, we're just going to sim at least to the trade deadline. I'll see you guys there. Here we are at the trade deadline. We are 14 and 36, so we're not bad. Let's see where we are in the NBA standings. We are 15th, so we're still pretty bad. The Aces are worse, though. They only have 8 wins. This is what their lineup is looking like. Overall wise, they're actually better than us, but maybe they didn't get a good coach. And Nashville is 14 and 36. So they're right with us, or 14 and 38 actually. So we are technically the best expansion team year 1. So maybe that's a good sign. Let's see how valuable our first round pick is. Again, we should have like the 3rd best odds, so it should be pretty valuable. Okay, or it's okay. So it's 3.5 stars. We can go get guys like Kristaps, Kawhi, Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller might be a deal. So this just shows me we can get a lot of value from this pick. I'm going to go look around the league and see what young guy I might want to put on this team. The Celtics are selling, so we can potentially go get either Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum. De'Aaron Fox is an option. The Kings are selling, and I think he'd be kind of easy to trade for too. The Magic are selling, so Paulo could be a pretty good option. Yeah, I think I'm going to go talk to the Magic first and see if we can get Paulo. Maybe I'll reverse trade finder it, see if they have any offers. Okay, no offers were found, but I'm going to go and try and make a trade with them. See if we can add Paulo to this team. So our first round pick this year actually has 3-star value. This is the season he's having. Maybe we'll try and keep him. Does anybody else on this team have value? Missy here has some stars. I'm gonna try and keep him out of the trade for now, but I think if it does come to it, he should be in this trade. All right, so we'll throw these two. We'll throw this first round pick. We will give you, I don't want to throw in next year's pick. We'll give you like a 2030 pick. Okay, we'll give you 2029 as well, and we get the trade done. We actually brought Paulo in. I feel like that was a pretty good trade for us as well. So again, it was 2 guys who probably weren't going to develop that much. And how many picks did we throw in? 2 or 3 picks? Yeah, it was the pick this year and then 2 future first round picks, 2029 and 2030. So I am very happy with that trade actually. But we still have this rookie. I don't know if I want to wait for him to develop or if I should trade him. I'm going to look what we can get. Wow, the trade market is actually amazing. We can go get Jonathan Kuminga, Kristaps, Walker Kessler, Nikola Topic is here. All right, the trades in between is this trade because I think Nikola Topic gets really good in this game. So he's there. I like this Jonathan Kuminga trade. He's on a 1-year contract, so he's going to need to get extended next year. So that doesn't help. I like this Walker Kessler trade, but same thing. He's going to have to get extended. This trade is interesting. Kristaps and Derek White, but we'll have to. I don't want to give up that first round pick because I think we can get somebody even better with that if we're bad again next year. Could I get them without? Like, I could just do this. Okay, I thought they were going to say yes. I'll just go do this trade. I think Topic is going to be kind of good. Okay, we get it done. Maybe that wasn't the best trade we could have done, but we could bring Topic in. He's 20. and I think he's going to be kind of good. Okay, the last trade I'm going to do is this trade. I'm just going to go get the Rockets 2027 first round pick for Jalen Hood-Schifino. He's on his last year of his deal. So either we're going to have to give him a qualifying and it's going to be cheap, and then we're going to have to re-sign him later, or we're going to have to pay him. So instead of doing that, I'm just going to go do this trade as well. Could you guys keep Aaron Holiday or give us like AJ Griffin, Mark Hayward? Could we get this deal done? No? Okay, well, throw in some seconds and they should say yes. I would like not throwing those 2 seconds, but it seems like a good deal. So we're going to sim the rest of the season. This is what the team is looking like. Obviously, again, not a playoff team. We are like almost 20 games under 500, so we're not going to come up from that deficit. But I like where our team is at. I like our future. All right, we're at the end of the season. Giannis wins MVP. I think that's back-to-back. I think he won it last season as well. Stan Hillard, the 85 overall rookie that went to OKC, Rookie of the Year. 6th Man of the Year, Chris Paul. Wemby again, Depoy. And most improved player is Paolo Banchero. I don't really see it, but cool, I guess. He went down in points, up in rebounds, similar assist, literally the same steals and blocks, but he won most improved, so we'll take it, I guess. Trae Young, Coach Player of the Year, and Tom Thibodeau, Coach of the Year again. So did Paolo make an All-NBA team? And the answer is no, and no defensive teams. On the rookie team, the Aces guy ended up being 2nd. Nashville's guy ended up being 4th. Is our guy on here anywhere? No, he is not. So again, we got Paolo for him, so we'll take it. Here's the stats for the season. Paolo obviously led the team, and Miles McBride put up 21. Great season. He should have won most improved player. But yeah, here's the stats. Cole Anthony with 18.6. Good year. And then here's everyone else's. Obviously, we did not make the playoffs. Let's see where we ended up being. We ended up being the 15 seed, so at the same spot, and we actually almost fell to where the Aces are. But actually, we're all kind of there. But again, we are still the best expansion team out of year 1 with 1 more win than the other teams. Yeah, we're going to sim these playoffs, and we're going to go to the draft and see where our pick ended up going. And LeBron is going to retire, so that's going to suck. But here's the draft lottery. Our pick is going to end up having the 3rd best odds, and the Magic are going to end up falling to 6. So that is perfect for us. That was a great trade. Paolo Banchero for the 6th pick. Pretty good. Obviously, we still have Jason Kidd, and I don't know if we even have a pick in this draft, but again, this draft was pretty bad, and we don't. The Stars get Vince Kennedy, 75 overall, 19-year-old. He might be pretty good. And the Aces get Grant, that Grant guy we were looking at. Player options, Banchero is coming back. We'll bring the rest of these guys back as well. Well, maybe not Mark Hayward, but the rest of these guys can come back. Here we are in free agency. Kyrie is here, but he's a little old. Same with Jimmy. Jalen Green is restricted, so we're probably not going to get him. The best unrestricted guy is Russell Westbrook after that. We don't want to bring Russ in. Tyus Jones is here, 84. So nobody is good. Now the question is, do I want to make this video realistic or not? Because I can go and try and get Kyrie and then trade him. But we just did that in... It was the Pistons rebuild, I believe, that we just did that. So I don't really want to go do that again. But I feel like this is the year to go spend our money. So maybe I should, like... I don't know what we could do here. Maybe I'll just go give Jimmy Butler a contract. He's 36, so he's going to get a lot worse. Our best hope is that just one of these guys end up making it through restricted free agency for one reason or another. But yeah, there's nothing really we can do. Do we want to go bring in Russ? I mean, I don't really know. We don't, like, he's going to be really bad after this season. So I don't know what we should really do here. But yeah, this actually is not good. There's nobody we can really get. I'm going to offer Jimmy Butler a contract, but it's probably going to be a pretty bad deal. But he looks like he wants to go back to the Heat anyway, and he's still here. But the Mavericks are now first on his list. I'm going to push for him. I don't know why he's not very interested. Maybe because we're an expansion team. He wants a long-term deal, fine. And we're still not first on his list. He's going to sign with the... Oh, he does not. Okay. So this is good. Alfred Sengun is one of those players we were talking about that was restricted but is no longer restricted. So we're going to give him a bag. Who's first? The Nets are first, and they're offering like a couple 30 mil. So we're going to offer like 37 with the player option. We should be first. Boom. I'd rather have Alfred Sengun, I think. We're not going to be able to get both. Okay. So yeah, I would rather have Alfred Sengun. He's younger. He fits the timeline for this team. But look at this team. We have Paulo and Alfred Sengun. Like, that is two good players that can definitely be on our championship team. We have Topic as well, who we're hoping takes a big jump. Who else? We do have a little bit of money. Jalen Johnson is still in the restricted pool, but I would love to bring him to the team as well. He fits our timeline as well. We get Jalen Johnson. Are they going to match? And they don't match. So we also bring Jalen Johnson. He goes up at small forward, so that's what we're going to do. I like where this team's at. I don't think I'm going to sign any more players. We're looking for a big jump from Topic. See if that trade was really worth it. And he goes up 3 to an 82. So it's looking like it was worth it. Jalen Johnson goes up 2, but that's because we switches position. But yeah, this team is not looking bad. Topic keeps getting better. And we'll be looking pretty good. Here's what the team is looking like right now. Nikola Topic, Cole Anthony, Jalen Johnson, Paulo Banchero, Alfred Sengun. Off the bench, AJ Griffin, Jalen Williams, Isaiah Stewart, Josh Green. Not bad at all. This team might be a play-in team this year, honestly. Like, it's not bad at all. And again, we do have our first round pick, and we could trade it. Let's look at the prospects this year. The #1 overall guy is Dion Martin, all-star. It looks like this draft is not crazy again, so we might want to trade this pick again at the deadline. We do have the Suns pick as well, so if they're bad, we also have that pick. So let's sim these first 3 games against the Bulls, Lakers, and 76ers and see how we do. And 2 losses, and we're going to start off the season 0 for 3. So maybe this team will not be a playoff team, but Jalen Williams, a good first game. Second game, Topic with a good game. Banchero is not putting up the numbers he needs to. Yeah, none of those games he really put up the numbers we wanted him to, so that sucks. Maybe it's a system proficiency thing. Oh yeah, it probably is. Yes, okay. So we'll go balance. That's definitely what it was. So hopefully we'll start winning more games now. But I'll see you guys if we decide to make a trade, or if not, I'll see you guys at the end of the year. Okay, we are back at the trade deadline again, and we are 21-32, so still not very good. 14th in the conference. We are... Okay, oh my god, the Suns are really bad. We have their pick. They're 6-46. The Aces are still very bad, 12-40, and the Nashville Stars are bad, 14-38. But we have the Suns pick. Oh my god, 4-star value. We could win the championship next season. Let's see what teams are selling. Nashville is selling. They added Cam Thomas to the team, so maybe we can go get him. Aces are still selling. They don't really have anybody worth those picks. We can go get Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum. The Celtics are still selling. The Clippers are selling. They don't really have anybody we'd want. The Hawks are selling. We can go get Trey, but I don't know if we really want him. Nobody else on the team is really worth it. The Jazz, nobody on there is worth those picks. We're gonna go talk to the Celtics. We obviously rather have Tatum. We don't have a lot of money to throw around though. Yeah, this is gonna be the problem, the money. Okay, this makes the trade work. We throw in the Suns 4-star value pick. They say no. How valuable is our pick? 3-star. And it's not going to get done. Jason Tatum might be off the table, but they still have Jaylen Brown we can go try and get. He's a lot lower of an overall than Tatum. But again, we're going to have to make the money match. Lonnie Walker. Okay, that makes the trade work. They want this pick, and they'll offer us Payne Pritchard. I think, what if I offer you guys our pick? They say no. Could I offer you guys our 2031 pick? I want to try and get out of here without giving up that pick. Do this again. They'll offer it, and we will do that trade. So welcome Jaylen Brown to the team. I'm going to move Jaylen Brown to the shooting guard position. We didn't even have to give up Jalen Johnson, but now the team is looking like Topic, Jaylen Brown, Jalen Johnson, Paulo Banchero, Alfred Sengun. Like, this is a championship starting 5. Topic is still going to get better. Next season might be the year we try and win it all. We still have our pick as well, so I might try and throw that in here, because now we're going to be pretty good, right? So I'm just going to mess around. Like, what if I give you guys Sengun in these 2 picks? Could any superstars come out? Devin Booker. But obviously we don't really need that position. Jordan pulls up to an 89 in the sim. How is that possible? I don't know, but we also get Bilal. That trade doesn't look too bad. We can go get Walker Kessler and another 1st-round pick. We'll do it. Hopefully we can bring Walker Kessler back, and we're not getting too bad of a 1st-round pick in this trade as well. Yeah, this team is already really good. Could I potentially already extend Walker Kessler? No, but I can re-sign Jalen Williams, so we'll do that. This Devin Booker trade is definitely interesting. I'm going to do it. Let's just go all out. We're winning next season. That's what we're putting it down as. We'll move Booker to the 1. So now the team is looking like Devin Booker, Jaylen Brown, Jalen Johnson, Paolo, Walker Kessler, Tobic off the bench. Okay, I like this team. But we're going to send to the end of the season. This team should be good. We should win a lot of games to end the season out. Maybe we'll make a play and push. Maybe not, though, because we're not looking too good. But I'll see you guys at the end of the season, and we'll see how we're looking. All right, we reached the end of the season. Shea wins MVP. Grant wins Rookie of the Year for the Aces, so they're looking promising. Wemby, another Defensive Player of the Year. Topic, Most Improved. You love to see that. And Giannis, Clutch Player of the Year. Billy Donovan won Coach of the Year this year. Do we have any All-NBA players? And we still don't, so that's crazy. Any defensive players? We do. Jaylen Brown, all defensive second team. So, to end the season, we did put on a pretty good push. I don't remember really the exact record, but we ended up finishing 41-41. So we have a 500 season. We made a push. We're 11, so we were 1 seed out. We were 2 games out of making the play-in this year. So I like how we're looking for next season. How the Aces are doing. They are 25-57, so still one of the worst teams. And the Suns were really bad. Obviously, we traded that pick away. And Nashville is still the worst team out east. I'll show you guys the stats real quick. This season, Devin Booker averaged 24. Paulo, almost 24. Jaylen Brown, 22. Jalen Johnson with 16. Topic with 15. Kessler with 12. But yeah, this team is looking pretty good. We might be able to win it all next season. And the Thunder are going back to back. Shea wins MVP and Finals MVP in the same season. All right, let's see where our picks end up. That Suns pick is obviously going to have the best odds. And it does end up number 1, so probably a fair trade. Nashville has the 3rd pick, Aces with the 6th pick, and the Celtics also have the 5th pick, so they were probably pretty bad. Let's see what they take with number 1 and see if we end up regretting trading away Carlton Wade. He ends up being a 76 overall, so we're not mad at it at all. He's not going to be as good as Jaylen Brown. And we have to go re-sign Paulo and re-sign Walker Kessler. Let's see if we can get it done. And yep, all 3 of them are going to be back in Seattle. I want to offer some guys some contracts. Let's look at the roster. We need a backup 2, a backup 3, a backup 4. So we'll go bring Dylan Brooks to be that guy to mess up the other teams. And we do get both of them. We're going to make Terry Rozier back to a shooting guard. And this team is looking pretty good. Let's go see if we can get a backup 4. So we'll bring in Jeremiah Robinson Earl if he wants to play here, and he does. And he's going to go up 2 to an 84, but for some reason, Jaylen Brown and Devin Booker get a little worse. So here's the roster. We got Devin Booker, Jaylen Brown, Jalen Johnson, Paulo, Walker Kessler, Nikola Topic, Jalen Williams, Terry Rozier, Dylan Brooks, and Miles McBride is right outside the rotation. This team is really good. I think we try and win the championship this season. Jalen Johnson is a place where we could try and upgrade. Jaren Jackson Jr. is only making 30 mil this year. So I think potentially we can go get him. I feel like we're not far off. So like, that's actually insane that this trade is not going through. That Suns pick instead, maybe. And it gets it done. Okay, so all we had to do was throw that Suns pick. Hopefully that pick ends up not being too valuable. Devin Booker, Jaylen Brown, Paulo, Jaren Jackson, Walker Kessler. That team seems pretty good. Now, I do want to go to the trade deadline, see if there's any team selling. Had some bench players. Let's look at the system proficiency. Almost 5 stars. So this team could definitely go win the championship. Let's go sim these first 3 games. Hopefully we start off hot and we go 1 for 2. So not really. Then Booker drops 27 that first game. Paulo with 23. And then Jaylen Brown. So not looking too good, but we always start off the season rough. Hopefully we're definitely going to be a playoff team this year, or at least should be. If we're not, we might have to trade some of these top guys. But let's go see if we can win a championship. All right, we're at the trade deadline. This team is a little bit concerning. We're only 28-24, so that puts us at the 7th seed. A little bit concerning. We have 3 90-plus overalls on our roster with Jaren Jackson Jr., Walker Kessler, with the 84 off our bench. I hope it may be just a bench issue. Does this trade really make us better? We go up, and we only go down 1. Then Maxey comes to play our point guard. Walker Kessler moves to the bench. All right, we'll do it. We're in win now mode. We got Maxey starting, Jaylen Brown. We improved there. We need to go fix the bench for sure. That's where we're going to go look at next. And go get Killian Hayes. For some reason, he has value, so we'll go do that. We'll do this trade, I guess. Makes our bench a little bit better. Add another 80. All right, we'll bring Terrence Mann in. Is this roster a championship contender? I mean, yeah. Let's be honest. Yeah, it is. But are they going to start playing better? We'll see. System proficiency. Anything a 5-star? No, it's still just balance. Let's go win the championship. First game is a loss. Second game is a win. Okay, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Hopefully this team starts playing better. And hopefully we're a top 3 seed. All right, we're at the end of the season. Luka wins his first MVP. Samuel Thompson, Rookie of the Year. Jarvis Walker, 6-man. Defensive Player Wemby again. What, 4 or 5 years in a row. Kennedy Chandler, Most Improved. There you go, Las Vegas. Tyrese Halliburton, Clutch Player and Coach of the Year is with the Pacers. So we did step it up a little bit at the end of the year. Do we have any All-NBA players? The answer is no. All defensive? The answer is yes. Jaren Jackson Jr. But yes, we did step it up, and we did make it to the 5 seed. We finished 49-33, so we were almost a 50-win team. Only 2 games away from being the 3 seed. So what I said before we started simming again was almost true. The Aces, 14th, are getting better every year. Nashville, not really. We're going against the Houston Rockets with D'Angelo Russell, Jalen Green, Cam Wilmer, Jabari Smith Jr., and Troy Taylor. Our team is better. I just hope we get through. Let's show you guys the stats, though. I always almost forget that. The other team was Tyrese Maxey, then Paulo, Jaylen Brown, Joel Embiid, Jaren Jackson Jr. Let's just go win it all. Let's really just go with the ring. Houston's going to win game 1. We're going to win game 2. We're going to win game 3. 2-2 series. This is where we shorten the rotation. Simcast this game because this is the most important game of the series. Whoever wins this game is most likely going to win the series. It's close right now. This might be a game we can hop into. But maybe not because we're up by a good margin going into the 4th. And we do win game 5. Tyrese Maxey with 44 points. Shout out to Tyrese Maxey. Can we get out of here in 6? We're back at home. Back in Seattle. Can we get it done? Looking like another close one. But looks like we do jump out with it. And looks like we are going to beat the Houston Rockets in 6 games. That is big. Tyrese Maxey with another huge game. He might be the savior of this team. And we will be going against the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards is up to an... Oh my God. I don't want to play this team. I don't see a world where we beat them. Anthony Edwards is up to a 99 overall. They have Amen Thompson now. Jaden McDaniels is still there. And they got Jimmy Butler. Can we win game 1? We do. Big. Tyrese Maxey is really putting this team on his back. Can we go up 2-0? We don't. That makes sense. Anthony Edwards, he's the highest overall in the game. But we are going to go up 2-1. He still drops 42 points. Can we go up 3-1? And we do. Can we get it done this season? Can we get out of here in 5? And we do. We want to see the Pelicans. We don't want to go against the Nuggets. And we will be seeing the Nuggets. What is their teams looking like nowadays? They got Russ, which is cool because, well, I guess we were using the realistic roster, so he might have been here anyway. But we did see him in free agency. But this team is a lot worse. Maybe. They still have Jamal Murray, Russ, but they lost Michael Porter Jr., so now they have Braun starting, and they have Miles Bridges. Overall-wise, we're beating them in every spot but the center, but it's a good matchup. Joel Embiid versus Jokic. Can we win game 1? We don't. Jokic balled out, and nobody on our team did. We lost by a good amount. Game 2, we also lose by a big amount. Okay, shorten the rotation again. Get rid of... You know what? Shorten it again. Shorten it to a 6-man. Get rid of all our low 80s. This is big here. Can we win? And we do. Can we win again? We do. Shortening the rotation helps out Maxey with 38 points. But now it's another game 5. 2-2. Can we win? We're in Denver, so it's going to be rough. And it's not looking good so far to start. Can we have a big 4th quarter? The answer is no. And they're going to win that game 5. Here we go. Back in Seattle. Let's force game 7. Good first quarter from us, but a great second quarter from them. We're down by 10. Down by almost 20 now. And we are going to lose. But I do want to see some gameplay in Seattle. So I'm going to hop in still. This is going to be the last season we do. If you guys want to see me do another expansion rebuild, just leave me know. I will do Las Vegas. I'll do any city you guys want. Leave it down below in the comments what you guys want to see. In this game, Maxey with 27, Paulo with 16, Embiid with 15, and Jokic has 30. Embiid, you did not do a good job clamping him up, but I do want to see some gameplay in Seattle. Look at this court. I like this court, actually. It's good. These colors remind me of the Athletics. Miles Bridges with a bucket. See, that's why we're losing this series, because we're letting Miles Bridges get buckets on us. Maxey, he's been great all playoff run. Let's see if he can get a bucket for us. I don't know who's guarding him. We're going to pass to Madsen. Hold on. Who the heck is Madsen? Bill Madsen, 75 overall. Why are you getting PT? It's because 6 of our players fouled out. Well, that's the downside of running a 6-man rotation. Walker Kessler gets to the basket and he's going to score on Jokic. But our team was great. It's just really hard to get championships when you use the real life rosters, because the Thunder, the Nuggets, and the Spurs and the Rockets are all extremely overpowered in this game because of how many picks they have. Well, the Rockets and Thunder. Other teams, just for Jokic, he's overpowered. So yeah, I'm going to try and stop doing these real life rosters until we get 2K25, because we're just going to lose every time. It's going to be real rough. We got pretty close in this video, but yeah, it's going to be really rough to win championships with the teams that are in this game. Jokic is in the post. He's going up over Walker Kessler, and Walker Kessler is going to play good defense. Again, 2K25 is coming out pretty soon. Miles Bridges is going to get another bucket here. He's going to pass to Jokic, and Jokic with a tough bucket. We're going out rough. We're going out real rough here. Tyrese Maxey, let's show us something. There we go, Maxey, bucket, and he's going to miss. Oh, but yeah, hope you guys like this video. I have an idea to do until 25 comes out, to do a episode by episode, long-term, fully realistic rebuild of a team. So if you guys want to see that, let me know what team you guys want to see. But yeah, we'll get out of here. The Nuggets are obviously going to go blow us out. Maxey with a good game, but Jokic, if Jokic is making 5 threes in a game and shooting at a pretty decent clip, you're not going to win. But the Seattle SuperSonics, or I guess Sonics, are going to lose. Heat Nuggets rematch, and the Nuggets are going to win the championship. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.